fellas talk about movies. They'll let you know what to watch and what not to watch. Welcome to Wideside Cinema. Welcome into Wideside Cinema. That was a little up and down.
Sound like you were trying to speak whale on Finding Nemo.
Or down Periscope.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like, sounds like two whales are duking it out. See, Orlando, somebody just dropped 37 cents. Are you sure? Yep, quarter, a dime, and 2 pennies. Well, you hear very well.
Yeah.
That's such a... That could have been on the underrated, like a lot of people haven't seen that movie list last week. It's down Periscope. That is funny as shit.
Yeah. You know, I probably haven't seen that movie maybe once.
Really?
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I always love that. He goes, damn it, I don't need a yes man. I need a man with a tattoo on his dick. Is that you? He goes, unfortunately, yes. Well, episode number 2.
Yeah.
Probably going to bounce around a little bit today.
Yeah.
As we start getting lists and stuff together. A little more prep work, get a little more top 10 listy.
Yeah, top 10 listy.
Time goes on.
Yeah,
as
try
we
to
do this more.
Maybe get some feedback from somebody or some people if you want to.
Feels like it's weird. We've been doing the sports side for a while now, but you come in here with the movie side, it feels like we've never done a podcast before.
Yeah, it
like,
does feel like that.
Well, it's really no different. It's just a different subject.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we touch on movies all the time in the sports podcast as the one you probably just listened to. So I can't help myself.
It just happens. I mean, movies pretty much run our lives. If you're me or you or anybody that likes movies as much as we do.
And I just watched one. I don't know if you watched it yet, the Andy Samberg movie.
I have not. The Palm Springs?
Yeah.
I have not watched it.
It's all right. You know, it's a good little...
Is it kind of Groundhog Day-esque?
Kind of.
Okay.
Because I went in with kind of a sour taste thinking, like, are they just kind of redoing Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
It's a Groundhog Day scenario, but it has its own storyline.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
So it's like in reasoning for it.
Gotcha.
So it's like, oh, good. This is, it's Andy Samberg funny.
Yeah. All right, okay. I like Andy Samberg, so I'll watch it, but I just have not watched it yet.
Well, it's worth the watch.
Okay, cool.
It's a good quarantine. I'm out of stuff to watch kind of thing. I'm like, I'm going to watch this.
Okay.
And it was worth my time.
Yeah. You know, it's weird. As much shit as there is out there to watch, we still find ourselves with nothing to watch.
Yeah.
You know, it is.
Well, there's not so many things that I want to watch multiple times.
Yeah, I get that. But it is weird because Netflix has just a fucking ton of shit on there, but I don't want to watch. Yeah, it is weird that you just, whatever your personal type is or what you want to watch, but it's something else.
So I did get in. I don't remember if we talked about this last time or not, or if I talked to you about it at all. On Netflix, I just flipped on that Paradise PD.
Oh, you did say last week. Yeah, you said it was rough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Make you blush. But, that was about the only movie I watched this last week. I think I'll have some time this weekend. Might have a day off that I might crash out something. There's got to be something released, which we talk about this because you just showed me. I hadn't seen it yet, but the new trailer for The Boys.
For The Boys, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love that show.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, my buddy sent me that, and I was like, oh, yes, thank God.
I can't wait.
It's so good just from the standpoint of it's everything we want superheroes to be.
Yeah.
Or how we would be as superheroes, just such a fucking asshole, and they take money and everything. I mean, it's just fantastic.
Like, I feel I might... Maybe I'll go back and rewatch season 1 because it feels it's been so long since I've seen it, and that was such a I see this advertised. It's kind of superhero thing. Maybe I'll give it a watch, and then I watched the first episode. And I'm like, oh yeah. I think this is a show that I'll be okay with.
Yeah. Speaking of superhero stuff, Jamie Foxx has a superhero movie-esque. You can call it superhero. They have superpowers coming to Netflix.
Okay.
It's him and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and there's a couple other people in there. Basically, it's a kind of a mix between like Matrix, because there's pills involved.
Okay.
Like you take the pill and it's you don't know what power you have. It's us ordinary people.
Oh,
we
so
take the pill, and then you don't know. You can get
something happens.
Something happens, and it's for a short amount of time, but they're trying to weaponize it and everything. And yeah,
all right,
yeah,
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I mean,
by that story.
Jamie Foxx, I'll fucking watch it. I mean, I like him a lot. So
yeah, Gordon Levitt's usually okay and stuff. So yeah.
But yeah, it came out. I just saw a trailer.
I like the premise. I mean,
yeah. You don't. It's cool shit.
Yeah, it's. I haven't watched the. What is it, Charlize Theron?
Yeah, the old
Netflix.
guard.
I've heard it's good.
I've heard mixed things. I think a couple buddies were like, yeah, you probably it's okay if you want to watch it, and then I've heard a lot of like the Twitter and shit blow up about like, oh, it's so good, but
I feel it's almost how all the Netflix movies are.
Mm-hmm.
It's either yeah or no.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no like, yeah, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. And I usually like a lot of their original movies. I can't because they don't try to do like no name people. If you want people to watch your movie, you got to get actors that people know to watch them.
Kind of
and that's why I like Netflix, because they always have somebody in their movie.
And it seems like they've went that route of, hey, we spent all this money on content, just pumping out as much bullshit as we could. Of like, why don't we focus this money on getting some actual people that people want to see?
Yeah,
and maybe that'll do better.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I did tease you right before we came on the air.
Yeah.
I had a question for you.
Okay.
But I didn't want to tell you what it was.
Yes, you said you wanted a live reaction.
A live reaction. And it's movie based.
Okay.
Who's your favorite? And obviously it'd be fictional.
Okay.
Who's your favorite movie band?
Movie band.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
movie band.
So the movie, they sing it at some point.
Probably the Dan Band. From Hangover.
It doesn't have to be a real band. I'm talking like fictional band, movie band. So like that thing you do. The movie with Tom Hanks and them, like, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah. I'm not talking real bands in a movie.
Oh, okay. My bad.
A movie band.
A movie band.
Kind of like the question was a movie band. Not
I thought you meant I
also said fictional. So
sorry, God, I forget that it's an actual band.
Well,
sorry.
You gave the real name of them.
Well, yeah, just because I looked them up after I saw the movies because they're fucking hilarious. My favorite movie band. Fuck.
You want to think for a bit and let me give you? You want me to give you mine?
Yeah, you give me yours.
Because you're gonna say, shit, yeah.
Okay.
The Soggy Bottom Boys.
Yeah. You're right. That is.
That's kind of my favorite.
Boys, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of them because I haven't seen that movie in forever, but I
love that movie.
It's a wonderful fucking movie. Yeah. Oh, brother, where art thou? If you're not sure what we're talking about, but
that's one of my. I keep a running tab of movies I watch. If I scroll by, and it's on, I watch it.
Yeah,
that's one of them.
That's one of them for sure. Movie band. I gotta go with the School of Rock. I think so.
Hey,
I mean,
not bad.
It's
not bad.
They're not bad. I mean, I love Jack Black, and I would say probably that one if I had to choose one.
Yeah. Oh, That Thing You Do. Yeah, that was the movie. The Wonders.
The Wonders. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I got
you. Oneaters.
Yeah.
Formerly known as the Oneaters.
Okay. Yeah. Or what's the? He sings "On the Dark Side." What's that movie? It's a movie song for that. Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
Yeah, I forget who he plays. He dies in the first one and comes back in the second one, and he's a singer. Fuck.
Yeah, you have blanked me. I'm not sure.
I'm looking it up.
Okay. Still need that producer.
Eddie and the Cruisers.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Oh, really? Yeah, Eddie and the Cruisers, yeah. Or that band from Dusk Till Dawn. They're playing like the dead people. Yeah.
I'd say now the Dan Band has probably been in the most movies as far as performing in movies.
Yes, yeah.
They're funny as shit. But you'd have thought, hey, man, they made a career by sticking fuck in songs that don't have it in there.
Yeah, I know.
Which is, hey.
Whatever, man. It's funny.
That works.
Yeah, you know what? That is a tough question because I can't, off the top of my head, I can't think of many actual bands.
Yeah,
but yeah, School of Rock is the first one that pops into my mind, and I like that movie, and I like what they did. Do you have another one other than Soggy Bottom Boys, or
Soggy Bottom Boys? It probably would be the Wonders out of that thing you do.
Yeah,
it was a catchy little song they had going on there.
Yeah,
and the drummer took the lead singer's girlfriend.
Yeah,
and it all fell apart. Kind of how bands do.
The dude from Roadhouse. The blind guy.
The blind guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's an actual singer, though.
I think he is, too.
But that's be another one that I can think of.
Yeah, that's a... you start thinking about... the rock star.
Oh, yeah.
With Mark Wahlberg. That was, that was okay, know, for writing songs for movies.
Yeah.
Well, we just talked about the whole super sad kill yourself movie.
Oh, yeah. The Fault, or not. Fuck.
The hell was that called? Jackson.
Yeah. A Star is Born.
Star is Born.
Yeah, Star is Born, yes.
That's such a tough name to come up with.
Yeah.
Although you can't understand anything that he's singing on stage until
that song.
We're just going to have you mumble into the microphone so anybody in the audience can't hear you.
Until Lady Gaga comes.
Yeah. She's the star.
She is the star. She's born.
Oh, The Rocker.
Oh, with
Rainn Wilson.
Rainn Wilson.
Yeah, the naked drummer. Forgot about that. They had some, and they did a lot of different songs in that. I mean,
yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I'm out. You
think you're out?
I think I'm out. Yeah, those are, but yeah, I would say School of Rock would be my favorite one.
Yeah. I mean, that's just that song from the Soggy Bottom Boys.
Oh, I have it on my phone.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah,
Constant Sorrow.
Mm-hmm. I did read somewhere where they actually were trying to have George Clooney actually sing.
Yeah.
And he did like 4 months of singing work and still nothing.
Did not go well.
Did not go well.
I remember they taped it.
Yeah.
And then they played it back and went, no. Well,
that's why you have
the people who actually wrote the song do it.
Yeah, that's why they had like that big mic blocking his mouth so you can't actually see him try to sing it.
Yeah, that's such a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that'll be a list that we come up of movies you can't scroll by.
Yeah, that'll be a good list.
Because I have a list of...
Yeah, I do too.
That I always watch.
Yes.
I didn't read an article yesterday, but I seen the headline, and I just assumed it was clickbait.
Oh.
But it was an article of, The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Rewatch The Dark Knight, why it doesn't hold up and it's not any good. I'm like, well, I just watched it like a week ago, and it's fucking phenomenal.
Watched it 2 days ago and it's fucking phenomenal.
So that's why I figured it had to be clickbait of just well, let me say something crazy.
Yeah.
Of like, what do you mean?
Was there anything came out of the article? I mean,
I didn't read it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not. I'm not going to give them the advertising click.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Like, that's just somebody saying something stupid.
Because it's fantastic.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I watched the first one a couple days last week.
So did I.
Yeah.
The third one's not on any streaming service, so I couldn't finish it up with some Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I mean,
way ahead of the COVID curve.
Oh yeah,
with Bane with that face mask.
He knew it was coming.
He was prepared.
I could predict the future.
You like strawberries.
Oh God! So what we wanted
Sorry, I just slurped my cup into the fucking microphone. Like an amateur. Like a fucking amateur.
Amateur hour. Jesus.
What was that sound? That was me slurping the bottom of my drink.
Oh, God.
I hope that sounded good in your ears.
Huh. I bet they like it.
Yeah, they like it. You know what I like? When you only have ice left and you're trying to get out the last liquid. That's what I like to listen to. But I did see the movie you mentioned last week just got delayed.
The Tenet?
Indefinitely.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Which I assume... Wasn't that going to come on stream?
It was supposed to, yeah. It said
How does that delay?
It said it was going. Now they delayed it theater-wise. They delayed it, and then it said select streaming services.
Okay, so they're trying to figure out. They're trying to work a deal and see how much money they can charge.
Get, yeah. Which they're probably going to get a lot of money because Christopher Nolan doesn't usually miss.
Yeah, but it's all about how much.
I understand.
Because once it goes on to streaming, it's bootlegged.
Mm-hmm.
So you only get kind of that one shot to charge money for it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to bootleg the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I'm not.
Okay.
Because I don't do that.
Oh, you're better than me.
Yes. I didn't know that there was ever a doubt about that. I mean, I just assumed.
Okay, good.
Just assumed everybody knew that.
There was a buddy of mine sent me this list, and it said, big premieres await us in 2021.
Okay.
It's a list of 30 movies.
All right.
Disney is coming out with their new live-action movie. It's 101 Dalmatians. That's called Cruella. I know you don't care.
I don't give a fuck about that.
There's a second Avatar. I was a big fan of the first one. I don't know what you thought of the first one.
It's okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's not, it's not a movie I'd shit on. It's not one that I'm going to watch like 9 times.
Oh, yeah. It's too long for that. Conjuring, The Fast.
Actually, you know what? I want to come back to that.
Okay.
Is all the work they did on that movie. All the work they did on that fucking movie.
Yeah.
To the point where like people wanted to kill themselves because it was so beautiful and they could never live there.
Yeah.
Unobtainium is what they're coming up with. The ore.
Yeah.
Unobtainium.
Yeah.
Like we can't get to it.
Yeah.
You couldn't come up with a better
name.
Fucking name. It took like he came up with this idea in the 90s.
10 years they had to make this film.
And he had to wait because the technology wasn't there yet. And in all that, you wrote a whole language for these blue people.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking ore name you came up with? Unobtainium?
He spent too much time on the other shit.
The fuck, man?
He couldn't get that one out.
Could have just said gold, and everybody would have been okay with it. I mean...
it's poetry.
Yeah. What the fuck
we
was
can't
that?
get it.
But other than that, I mean, I'm okay with the movie. It's just like that really bothers me of like, all right.
The one I'm excited for, I'm a big monster movie guy.
Okay.
And they're doing a Godzilla versus King Kong.
Okay.
I like them. I like those kinds of movies.
I mean, I do too. And it's just like they've never done anything great with them.
Yeah, I know they haven't. I like the last King Kong, the one with Samuel Jackson.
Actually, I haven't seen that Skull Island or something like that.
Yeah. I liked it. They went in completely not like the traditional like Kong and the girl. It is a little bit, but not.
It gets to be some of those things too, like some of those movies I'm looking to see, but they're just not on any streaming sites of like because we're still in that leeway where everybody's trying to peel their own shit back and start their own. I'm like, well, I mean, if this is the way it's going to be, we should just keep cable. If I got to pay $200 a month for all these streaming services, I mean, you can't see shit without it. Are
you a Jurassic World fan?
Yeah.
Did you like those ones? They're doing a third one.
Oh, okay.
I would assume. I
assume same Chris Pratt kind of stuff, I would imagine.
Yeah. Another Michael Myers.
I don't need
that. Black Adam comes out. The Rock.
Yeah.
Another Purge.
I don't need that either.
There's a Venom 2 coming out.
Okay. I haven't seen the first one yet.
Oh, it's wonderful. You should. Especially as much as you like Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
The picture has a picture of Venom and a picture of the other Venom, the red one, Carnage, and Spider-Man is in the background.
Oh.
Yes. That gets me intrigued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because how does that... Because Sony owns all that.
Yes. Now, they haven't really said who Spider-Man is, if they're going to keep using Tom Holland or not.
Well, I think you have to. Because there's got to be another Spider-Man movie.
It's on the list.
Okay.
It's on the list. Another cartoon one.
So they got to be doing a merge together.
Yeah. I would assume that.
Have to.
This is a Marvel one. Morbius? The vampire?
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that.
Me too, but I mean...
But it's one of those things of they're scraping the barrel, and they'll probably make $1 billion movie with it.
I feel like if you slap Marvel on something, you're going to make a lot of money off of it.
They're good at what they do.
They are. And then the Eternals.
Yeah,
we saw that one. Another cartoon. The Suicide Squad. The reboot of that one.
I don't need that. I think the first one turned me off so much.
Oh, really?
That it's just like,
see, I don't
need that shit.
The only part I hated about it was the bad guy.
Yeah.
The lady just moving her hands up and down a lot.
They just do weird shit. And I know they took her movie and it flopped to shit to where they already canceled those.
Yeah, that was bad, I heard.
Yeah.
The Birds of Prey or whatever.
Yeah, which I didn't need that either.
And then the Spider-Man one has Venom in the background of the Spider-Man poster.
Okay, so that's going to be how they're launching that of like he's going to, if it's still going to be Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Which I imagine it has to be at this point.
Yeah.
That whichever one comes out first, the one's making an appearance in, and then they start. Mm-hmm. Then whichever one comes out second, it'll be the head-to-head.
Yeah, that's what I would assume too. A little bit, kind of like how they did or you didn't see it, but Venom in the last couple seconds, they introduced Carnage a little bit.
Yeah.
Another one that I kind of am excited about is a Mortal Kombat.
Are they going to make a good one?
That's what they had. The technology is here to make a good Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, we need kung fu type stuff with their special moves and their finishing move.
Yes.
That's it. I don't need him to be from another planet.
No.
We're in a superhero era.
Exactly.
Because I really need a good Mortal Kombat. I spent so many fucking quarters on that
I had
game.
it on my Nintendo 64.
I played it before it came out on 64.
I did not.
In an actual game room.
And then one of the last ones I'll talk about, it's called Spiral. It's Saw.
Okay.
And there's a detective-esque to it. It's not necessarily torture. There's actually like a storyline of following the Saw murders.
Okay.
So basically,
I'm okay with the Saw stuff.
I like the Saw stuff. I mean, you can't really not make a lot of them. I don't know that I've
watched all of them because there's so many of them. Yeah. I've watched most of them.
Yeah, I mean, the first one was really, really good because there was a point to it. And then the other ones that were kind of just like, it all just whoever movies. Wronged the guy. You know, it just kind of was one of those where if you don't appreciate life, you get taken away.
It's gotten to the point where there's so many of them. When I see one flip up, I'm like, have I seen that one?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Because Jigsaw takes this and this. I'm like, well, that's the description to all of them.
Yeah, I know.
So you're not doing a good job.
Yeah, it's got Chris Rock as the detective.
Oh, then it's good then. It'll be good.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm excited for that one just because it seemed like there's more of a general basis of.
I wonder if the original guy is coming back to write them.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Having Chris Rock on it seems like
it's going to be
a guy. He's the guy that did Hostel and what the hell's his name? Can't remember his name, but I remember seeing an interview with him when he did the first Saw.
Yeah,
and he said the weird thing is everybody's like, "Where'd you come up with this shit?" And he goes, "This is all stuff people came together. I just looked up Spanish Inquisition, and that's where I came up with all these torture devices."
Oh shit!
Like, so this is stuff that I didn't dream this up. Like this is shit that people have already done to people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, all right then.
Is it Eli Roth?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know. Did he do the second Hostel? I know he did the first one.
I think he did do the second Hostel, yeah. Because he is into that torture shit, though.
Yeah.
Because he did that Green Inferno, which was disgusting.
I didn't see that.
It was like a... What do you want to call it?
One, is he the one that's was a Tarantino fan, didn't he? And it was in Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah, he did the Bear Jew. Yeah, he was the dude with the baseball bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I seen an interview with him talking about when he was in school. I think it was maybe when Reservoir Dogs was coming out.
Yeah.
And he was, I don't know what they call it, when you're in your dorm, whoever the head of the floor is.
Your RA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the RA for that floor, and he decorated it Reservoir Dogs.
Okay.
And Tarantino happened to be in town, and they met up, and he gave him a script to his next movie to read because he was going through film school.
Yeah.
And I want to say in Inglourious Basterds, it's the only time Tarantino didn't direct something.
Mm-hmm.
Eli Roth directed it.
Yeah.
And it's the movie that's playing on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Because they had to shoot that too.
Yeah.
Eli Roth did that.
Gotcha.
Because Tarantino wanted to do it. And he's like, no, I do every shot. And Eli's like, well, you got another director here if you need help.
Yep.
And then it got down to the, holy shit, hey, just take care of that.
Uh-huh.
Just, it's like, what?
30
minutes, a minute's worth of shooting of like, hey, just get
that done. Yeah. But yeah, I did know he was a big Tarantino fan because he did a couple, Tarantino wrote a couple of his ones he directed.
Yeah.
That Death Proof and the other one with the driving or whatever.
He's kind of he's got ideas.
Yeah.
That are all, they're different. They're different.
Real different. Yeah.
Hostel was
something else. It was, whew. Yeah. Weird.
Those are always, and I think we've talked about this before, as far as I know you're more of a horror movie guy than I am. Yeah. I like them. They're okay, but it's not, but like the Hostels and stuff like that, that's what I consider
a horror movie.
Because that's shit that happens.
Yeah.
It's like, like when they make serial killer movies, like that shit happened.
Oh, yeah.
Now they try to, like the Michael Myers and Jason and Freddy. Yeah.
Oh, Michael Myers is probably the only one that I watch that I actually liked of, what do you want to call those guys? Like the You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
the 80s horror
original,
movies, the original
yeah, kind
horror
of the original
movies.
guys.
Like the Jason ones after like the second one, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Freddy's after the first one, they were all bad after that one. And then
I remember I watched the reboot of Freddy with I can't remember what that guy, the actor who played Freddy.
Yep.
The new guy. What the hell was he in?
He was in The Watchmen.
The Watchmen, yeah. He played the guy with the mask.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a loud truck that just went by.
Yeah.
Diesel lovers.
Hey, we're by UNOH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you and your diesels. People trying to have conversation here.
Come on.
Yeah, that was, it just didn't work.
No. I didn't mind it. It just wasn't very good.
It's kind of like the Freddy and Jason and the Michael Myers shit. They keep pumping them out because they make money.
Uh-huh.
I haven't watched one, and I can't tell you how long.
The Rob Zombie ones almost turned me off of Michael Myers because they were just so bad.
It's weird because Rob Zombie's made some good horror movies.
Yeah.
But that's just not his genre.
No, his genre is weird.
Is different.
Yes. It's off. Like the House of a Thousand Corpses was weird.
Yeah.
The Devil's Rejects was weird.
Yeah. I just don't need those guys anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, another Michael Myers movie coming out. Why?
Yeah.
He walks and kills people, and then they think they kill him.
Yeah.
And then they don't.
Yeah. I mean, it is redundant. I mean, it happens just back to
the
back,
original one made sense for the fact of, like, it was like a realistic, like, it was a mental health issue. Guy escapes and just kills people.
Yeah.
Of like, okay. And then he kind of got to be an immortal. Of like, oh, okay, now we're taking this down a weird fucking road.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's probably the only like original ones that I still enjoy to watch.
Yeah, and I don't get much into the kind of the Japanese remakes that has been like The Ring and shit like that.
I didn't like those. Those were bad.
I don't like the remake stuff. Mm-hmm. Just like, well, come up with something. Mm-hmm. I mean, come up with something original. Like Saw was original. Yeah. Hostel was an original thought. Like, I think the scary movie is take something that people do in their everyday fucking life and turn it into being horrifying.
Yeah. No, it is.
I mean, how many people are scared to go in the ocean after Jaws?
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's kidnapping, stuff like that, of people breaking into your house. That's shit that's the scary stuff. Yeah.
A lot of house break-ins, and then you got to train and all this stuff for the next 45 minutes so you can go kill everybody. I'll tell you what, those revenge killing movies, though.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of those, too.
Me too.
I mean,
The Death Wish.
Kind of that type stuff. Like, all right, well, here we go. And it gets really creative how he kills people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just walking around shooting them. Like, hey, dropped a car on him from him. Okay.
How'd you do that?
I like it. But yeah, I always like those type of movies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your turn to pick up the part of the conversation now.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were going off of it.
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
What the fuck?
My God. Stupid
it's people. Like people are racing.
Yeah. You can't be racing. Come on.
No.
Put on your mask.
In your car by yourself.
Oh, okay. So next one, we're big sports guys. So, we have a whole podcast about sports.
Yeah.
So do you have a favorite or favorites of sports movies?
Okay. Kind of get ranked into by sport, I guess.
Okay.
Baseball.
There's yes.
Baseball. Major League is always.
Yep. I know you like that one.
I like Bull Durham.
Yeah.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the last 15 minutes, I didn't.
Yeah.
It's like you could have just ended that movie. But Major League is like top notch.
Okay.
Football wise, I think we mentioned it last week. I love the program.
Yeah.
It's
good.
And then Unnecessary Roughness kind of squeaks in there, and then probably a Replacements kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Your favorite football movie's not mine.
No,
I already know. I probably got a guess at where you're going.
Okay,
but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
but
I want you to guess. I wanted to know.
It's the high school one.
The Friday Night Lights.
No,
that's my favorite one.
Is it?
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be the other one where the guy ends up getting in the car wreck at the end and.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the route
mine's
you're going.
The Friday Night Lights.
Gotcha.
I like that one a lot.
Then
Varsity Blues is up there with me too.
That's pretty good. But what's your all time?
My all time. Okay.
Yeah. Like probably my all-time, like I most watched sports movie I've ever watched is probably Major League.
I would say mine would be Friday Night Lights. I've watched that. That's one of the ones where I can't, if it's on, I watch.
See, and that's a weird one. Like I've watched it once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why I just never went back and watched it again.
That one, and then I would say Varsity Blues is neck and neck because I watch it every time it's on too. I have the DVD. That's more of the thing. Like I have Varsity Blues on DVD. I don't have Friday Night Lights on DVD.
Yeah, but unnecessary roughness.
That's good.
Football wise, of I have a program on DVD. I haven't watched it in a while, but that was a
solid movie.
And it still holds up because there's so much of the shadiness in the NCAA type stuff of.
Another one I just thought of and I just lost in my head. It was football. Replacements wise, yes.
Yeah,
I mean, the Replacements is wonderful.
People shit on it though, but it's great.
Why. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful fucking movie. Any Given Sunday. I liked that one.
I did too.
I really did, and people hated it. They fucking shit on it all the time, but I really liked the movie.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know if it gets shit on because they kind of showed what actually happens of like, hey, there's like a bunch of drugs and stuff at these parties, drugs and women and drinking, and that's kind of what happens. I feel like it was based off the Michael Irvin White House scenario down in Dallas where they just had a party house.
Yeah.
Kind of. I would guess most people shit on it for the Pacino role,
probably.
Just because of...
That's not him.
No. I feel like casting-wise, they casted a big-name guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't the guy to play that part.
No.
Because I liked Aaron Eckhart as the upcoming coach. That was great.
Yeah, he seemed like he could kind of the clean-cut guy, yeah.
Yeah, the Pacino thing, which we've had that conversation on the other podcast before. Like, I like Pacino's great. But he's got so many movies where they just did it because of his name. It's like, well, you didn't really work in that. I didn't need that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole story and everything is, that's kind of football.
Yeah, I mean, somebody gets hurt, the next guy steps in, and if it works, it works. But yeah, I like that one's a good one. I do like that one.
Golf wise, everybody always says Caddyshack and stuff, but I'm a Happy Gilmore guy.
Yeah.
And the one that I won't say, obviously being a golf person myself, I just have problems with Tin Cup.
Oh yeah,
I just do because they try to. This is just who he is, so this is how he would end it.
Yeah,
it's like, no, you don't need to wrap it up in a bow like that to make you feel good about writing it. Because that shit would never fucking happen on purpose.
Yeah, no.
Now it happened in the British Open. Guy, if he takes a 7, he wins, and he takes an 8 just because he was compounding bad decisions.
Yeah.
Well, he's just being an idiot.
Yeah.
I'll just keep dropping it from here. Now, the Frenchman, I can't remember his name. That
I know you're talking about, though.
Yeah, but his was like, hit the wrong club off the tee, ends up in a burn.
Yeah.
Tries to go in the burn and hit, just compounded bad decisions under pressure. And the whole 10 Cup thing was like, hey, man.
Ball.
I don't need this shit.
I didn't like
and
that
And then
part.
You hole it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now after the 9th fucking hit.
Now it, now it's just gotten stupid of like, okay. Now he just made it. I mean, okay. Because that happens.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it over the water.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he knocks it in. Okay.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore would be my golf one.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, it's fantastic. I mean,
it's just. Oh, if you're going to be over the top like 10 Cup, be over the top like Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, exactly.
Just make it funny.
Yeah.
But on the 10 Cup side, good with the whole movie till that point.
Yeah.
I didn't need him to win.
No.
He could have knocked it in the water, took his drop, made par, got in a playoff, and got beat. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, something.
But, I mean.
Yeah. I liked, shoot. Was it The Legend of Bagger Vance?
Yeah.
I like that one. Yeah.
That's
Will Smith,
right.
I like that one. I can't think of many more golf movies. There's a lot of them.
Dead Solid Perfect. There's probably one that nobody has seen. That's old school. That's like
Never
80s.
Seen that one.
It's Randy Quaid is a tour player.
Oh, okay. Randy Quaid.
And it's like more of a serious, kind of some funny stuff just because from the time.
Yeah.
But I was very, he gets backed by a rich guy who's casually racist, we'll say that. But and it's, you know, it's supposed to be okay, but it you know, he's got some funny lines.
Yeah.
He just says funny shit.
Do you have a basketball one?
Basketball. And I think, man, not a lot of basketball movies.
I know.
I'm trying to think of the ones that I've seen, like Basketball Diaries with Leo.
Yeah.
That was more of a drug thing.
Yeah.
What was the one with Omar Epps?
Love and Basketball.
That was okay.
That was okay.
You know, I'm not with Jesus. It's okay.
Jesus
Shuttlesworth.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got game.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah,
it's nothing that I'm not gonna, you know,
we'll
watch
keep watching
it all the time.
No, I've seen it a couple times.
Not really into the Air Buds stuff.
No, semi-pro. Yeah, semi-pro.
Semi-pro.
I mean, it's funny.
I didn't even think about that.
Semi-pro is probably up there
Funny
with mine.
Shit. Yeah, that's good.
Semi-pro. I'm a big Space Jam guy. I don't know why, if you want to count that as a basketball movie. I mean, it is.
I mean, that really pissed me off. They end up remaking that because they don't need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, semi-pro is probably
Semi-pro.
it when it comes to basketball.
There's some other ones.
And I'm not one of those people that are like, well, fuck, dude, Hoosiers. Like,
yeah, I'm not a big Hoosiers fan.
They won.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That one doesn't really get me going either.
When our alma mater played it, the Hoosier thing, they're like, are you going to go? It's like, it's like a fucking 2-hour, 3-hour drive. No.
No, I don't want to do that.
It's at that. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to go
to
there.
I
just go there.
Yeah, exactly. It's an open museum.
Yeah, you can pay like $5 to go shoot around.
Exactly.
I'm not going to go watch, a team get fucking stomped.
Yeah.
I mean.
Shoot. Like the Coach Carters, and I like that one.
That's okay. Yeah.
I like that one.
It's tough. It's because there's not a lot of basketball movies that just stick out.
Yeah. There's not a lot of ones that do stick out, and it's hard to find one that doesn't have a true story behind it.
Yeah.
Coach Carter's a true story.
Yeah.
The one that Ben Affleck
Space
just
Jam.
did.
I mean.
Yeah, it's a super true story. The one Ben Affleck just did about the drunken coach. I didn't watch that one either.
And I probably won't.
No.
I've heard it's okay, but I understand this.
Yeah.
He's a drunk that they make coach basketball. I got a feeling that he's going to find himself and they're going to win some games.
I think that's it.
I think I don't need to see the movie to know what happens.
Glory Road, about the team who beat Kentucky. They only played the black dudes back whenever that time was where segregation was.
There are a lot of period pieces, as far as basketball goes, of like, I feel like I can't believe somebody hadn't made something in like that LeBron, Michael kind of like to make this famous guy.
I gotcha.
And, and the ups and downs of that. It feels like that's a movie that somebody should have done.
Somebody should have, yeah.
But then again...
Or you can make a movie about their story. There's this really good guy who's older, who's really great. The up-and-coming guy is really great. Who's better, And there's a feud between that. I mean, you could do anything like that.
I feel like it's basketball-wise, I think why they do period pieces, because if you do one like that, like you almost kind of have to have an NBA guy playing the part.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can fake other sports stuff. Like, we can kind of make you have a passable golf swing or swinging a bat or throwing a ball.
Yep.
Man, being, trying to film scenes on a basketball court.
Yeah,
like,
we had to make the shot. Yeah.
Like, you can tell pretty damn quick of like, well, that fucking person didn't have the talent.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
Talking about favorite bands, so I assume it's how people who play the guitar watch somebody play the guitar and go like,
in a movie.
Well, shit, they're not even playing the That's not how you do that. That's kind of watching a basketball movie. Like, you can tell that was an 8-foot rim that he just dunked on. That's not, no.
Not anything cool.
The Air Up There. Did you ever watch that with Kevin Bacon? That's a basketball movie.
No, I've never seen it.
That's he's like a coach for, I want to say UCLA.
Okay.
There's like 2 assistant coaches.
Gotcha.
And like the head coach is going to retire, and one of these guys probably going to get the job, and it's kind of based on recruiting.
Gotcha.
And they have like the number 1 recruit and like Kevin Bacon is, played there.
Gotcha.
And is,
yeah,
awesome, but he tore his knee up.
Okay.
It was kind of that
Gotcha.
deal. So they end up playing one-on-one with this number one recruit, and Kevin Bacon ends up embarrassing him.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And the guy's like, well, I'm not fucking coming here. So then he's got to find a new recruit.
Oh, okay,
and
gotcha.
he ends up in Africa getting like this 7 foot.
Yeah.
It's kind of that.
Gotcha.
So, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
I found another baseball one.
Okay.
Hardball.
Fucking sad, man.
Oh my God, it's sad, but it's wonderful.
It tears your heart out.
It does. They shot G-Baby.
And we talk about gambling all the time, which was his problem.
Yeah.
And the cucumbers.
Yeah.
And how about pulling that name out?
I know
the cucumbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so, it's such a tough one. You get those movies like, hey, man, this is a pretty good movie. And it's like, they're just going to rip your heart out right at the end. Okay.
They make,
like the last 10 minutes, just going to make it super sad.
Yep, pretty much.
That's what we're going to do.
And,
kind of like Remember the Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't need all that.
Nope.
Could have just went with them winning state.
Yeah.
Called it a day.
And then told us later that's what happened. Yeah.
Because that wasn't based on a true story at all, was it? Or kind of, but.
I don't know if the guy actually got hurt.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know that. I know
he might
did.
have.
No, he actually did, because the credits, they show like the story of like what everybody did afterwards. So yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, I understand it, but I didn't need that in the movie.
Yeah, no, that's the sad part.
I didn't need that history.
Nope.
I just didn't need it. Hockey-wise, Goon.
Goon, yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of hockey movies, but Goon is.
Oh, God. Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore. Kind of the same person.
Kind of the same person.
Yeah, just here to fight.
Yep,
but
pretty much.
That was
Goon.
Goon. You Liev Schreiber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goon 2.
I didn't watch the second one.
It's not good. I mean, it's the same premise.
Yeah.
Just further down the road. Of like, all right, well, Jay Baruchel's not in it as much. I think he directs it.
Gotcha.
So it's,
Yeah, not as...
like, okay, well, we probably didn't need a second one of these. The first one you got away with just as a cult classic kind of thing.
Yeah.
Didn't really need a
hockey.
sequel.
There isn't a lot of hockey. Mighty Ducks? That's really the only one I can think of. No, it's not any good.
No, those kids can't play.
Mm-hmm.
And the goalie's a crack addict in prison, in and out of prison all the time.
Yeah, yes.
Lost a lot of weight, though, on that crack, though.
Yeah, he did.
He is a skinny fella. Yeah, sports-wise, I don't...
Racing. Got a favorite racing one?
I know you're probably going to go Talladega Nights.
That's the one that popped into my head?
Yeah. I'm not.
Okay.
Fucking Days of Thunder, man. It's just like that old school cold trickle.
Yeah. Mine's Cars.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be, something like
Cars.
that.
It's not Cars, but...
Big Lightning McQueen fan.
I love it.
Yeah, Days of Thunder, that's kind of just that old school of me as a kid watching.
Gotcha.
Even though Talladega Nights fucking hilarious.
It is. It's wonderful.
But
yeah, I would have to say Talladega Nights because I can't really think of any other. Now, if we want to go like NASCAR racing.
I'll tell you what, that Ford versus Ferrari was pretty fucking good.
That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it ripped your heart out at the end, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Although it's a true story, so that's what happened.
Yeah. I can't really think of any other racing movies street racing movies. I mean, maybe the first Fast and the Furious, if you want to count that. I don't know. Yeah,
you can kind of count that, but, those, they're okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a Fast and Furious guy.
Yeah.
I mean, and the ones they have now, they're more just the Rock movies.
Pretty much.
It's not really...
There's no racing.
Kind of away from...
Yeah.
Fast and Furious was about a race crew, and these guys robbed shit to pay for this shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they're international crime fighters that can
work for the government,
that can fly cars for some reason. And it's just I understand the over the top action movies.
Yeah, and I love
they just
those.
Turned into a Rock movie.
Yeah, I mean they just turned into an over the top action movie, and
The Rock and Jason Statham. I still haven't seen it.
I mean,
but I assume it's a Rock movie with Jason Statham in it.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah. Pretty much.
Shit happens.
Yeah. Times have changed.
Yeah. All right.
All right, we got the
favorite chess movie. Searching for Bobby Fischer. That's it's the only one I can think of.
I can't think of any.
It's a good movie. Mm-hmm. I happen to like the movie.
Gotcha.
And Bobby Fischer turns out to be a real fucking asshole in real life. So,
ooh, do you like a gambling cards? Is there a cards one?
Oh, Rounders.
Rounders, yeah.
I mean,
okay,
geez,
yeah. Rounders is good.
Rounders is. I don't know how many times I've seen that fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. I forgot about Rounders.
Well, I mean, obviously the advent of the internet and stuff like that, but Rounders is what really kind of, between online gambling and then the resurgence of Rounders,
yeah.
I mean, the World Series of Poker, that kind of, I mean,
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like they could come back and make a sequel of that.
Yeah, probably.
It's this many, like, I don't even really need the Matt Damon role. Let's just see what Worm was up to when he went on the run, Because I feel like he got in more shit than Matt Damon did.
Oh, yeah.
I assume Matt Damon's character just ends up being successful.
Probably.
So,
yeah. I mean, Ed Norton, he's a good actor, and he's not in a lot of shit.
It seems like he's kind of quasi-retired.
Yeah.
I mean, which he did that, what is it, Motherless Brooklyn or something like that?
Was he in that?
What's his movie?
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
I think that's what it's called. Motherless.
Yeah, no, that's what it's called.
I understand this. I know
Bruce Willis.
I know the storyline.
Okay,
because it's kind of a true story of there's like a political figure. Like, he wasn't a mayor or anything. He was like some bullshit appointed thing.
Yeah,
but held all the power. Like you couldn't do shit without his say so.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it could be good.
Yeah,
and he's usually good.
Oh yeah, his role with the Hannibal Lecter was one of my favorites that he did. And then
score,
obviously
the one he did with the score. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Score, and then obviously fucking Fight Club is wonderful.
Yeah. I'm trying to think any other sporting event stuff that we've missed. Fighting. The one. I mean, I guess you just throw in all combat sports.
Warriors up there with mine.
I like it. It just bothers me as watching more UFC type stuff, getting into fighting more.
Yeah.
Of like, it bothers me, the tournament. Of like, it doesn't make any sense.
I heard what you mean.
You can fight multiple times in one night, but you sure as fuck ain't coming back the next day.
No, hell no, you're dead.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty much dead.
You can fight 2 or 3 times in one night.
Yeah.
But to fight Friday night and then Saturday night is so fucking far-fetched.
Oh, yeah.
It's a car wreck. I mean, all that shit starts swelling.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's really good. But probably Bloodsport.
Okay. Yeah.
Old school Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I like Bloodsport.
Illegal Kumite.
Yeah. I do like Bloodsport.
Take a penny out of your hand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it what was the one had is it Terrence Howard?
Oh, with Channing Tatum?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called like Fighting or something like that.
That was good.
Yeah.
And then there was the one, the bare knuckle boxing that ends up the end had
Kickboxer?
No. This was, they called him the Ghost. Had Cuba Gooding Jr. in it. It was an underground boxing thing, and then it ends up.
Oh, I don't know.
The guy running it ends up fighting another guy of.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
It is so good. Damn, I can't remember what the hell the name of that is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We can't both look it up. Somebody's got to keep talking now.
Oh, okay. Shit. Sorry. Yeah. Other fighting ones. I liked The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg. I enjoyed that one.
That's good.
I did like that one.
And then the one they just made. The kid gets in the car. Right. The true story.
Oh, where he like gets like the neck thing.
Miles
Teller. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a good
true
one.
Story. That's good. That's a good movie.
One.
So I think it's just way too easy for people to say the Rocky shit, and they're okay.
They're okay. They're not
I'll
bad
watch
movies.
Them, I mean.
Shit. What was the other one I was thinking of? Oh shit! I have too much dead air now. Oh god. I can't think of it. Anyway, if you want to count Mortal Kombat as fighting ones, I liked the Mortal Kombat movie, the first one.
I mean, that's one of those things, like, they're not great.
No.
But I'll watch them.
Yeah.
Gladiator.
Gladiator. Okay, I've never seen that. I mean, I've seen the Gladiator with
yeah, it's the
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, Cuba Gooding Jr. I don't know who plays the main guy.
Oh, okay.
Brian Dennehy, kind of the boxing promoter bad guy kind of thing. Well, yeah, because the deal is like they're like high schoolers.
Oh, okay.
That are in like an underground boxing club.
Gotcha.
And it kind of has because Brian Dennehy's like more the old school where they used to go bare knuckle.
Ah, okay. Oh, God. What's the shoot?
Yeah, it was a budget of $20 million, and it did 9.2 at the box office. So,
oh, God.
Big. I liked the movie, though. I remember, I remember it. So,
oh, I forget the one. I've finally remembered it, and I'm trying to think of the name, and it's going to come to me soon. So keep talking.
Keep on talking.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, there's so many, and I'm not going to go back to like Raging Bull and shit like that.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, most people haven't seen that. I mean, start pulling shit out of the 70s and 80s. I mean, I've already been pulling stuff out of the 80s.
Yeah, you have. Ass.
Yeah, pulling ass out of the 80s. Waiting on her to leave me that money.
The hell? Oh, Best of the Best.
Oh, yeah.
The Best of the Best movies. Yeah, the kickboxing ones, yes.
Yeah, where the guy's pretty much crippled and he's like, finish him.
Yeah.
Like, well, this seems like a point competition that maybe he shouldn't be out there anymore.
The Best of the Best are wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the one being the true story, the wrestling movie, Team Fox, the Foxcatcher.
Oh, yeah.
With Steve Carell and them.
Yeah.
Like the one thing that bothers me about that movie is the brother that lived actually, they show the UFC fight.
Yeah.
And then they make that in the movie.
Uh-huh.
Well, hey, he fought a real person. Like, that shit happened.
Yeah.
The guy he fought in real life was black.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
like, for sure, just get that right.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to use the names and stuff, because I know you got to pay people for that shit. But, like, hey.
Get that.
Like, that fight really happened.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're putting it in the movie, you have to
be correct. Yeah.
Be historical with it. So
that movie was wonderful. Very creepy.
Yeah.
And very off-putting.
Yeah.
Of Steve Carell's character. He
did a great job.
He did a wonderful job with that part.
And you watch the documentary.
He was spot on.
Yeah.
And he was spot on the documentary.
Had it.
He was. The scenes where he holds his own wrestling thing and he wrestles in it.
Yeah.
And he just pays everybody to win because he wins everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, just this guy is just, oh my Lord. So off-putting of a character.
Of just like, Jesus, somebody that has mental problems, but so much money.
So much.
That they just,
can't do anything about it.
And the bad thing is he was so good for U.S. wrestling.
Yeah.
Because, without his money, you don't get these gold medals and stuff because, hey, it's after I can get a fucking job because there's zero money.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Phew. That was a good movie.
I did see one. This is well off topic.
Okay.
But I don't know how it's going to be because it's not going to be, I don't know. Obviously, they're holding off, of release because it was supposed to go to a film festival.
Gotcha.
Which says to me, like, maybe it's not going to be good. Maybe it's going to be a little too artsy.
Gotcha.
But it's the Silk Road, which is about the Silk Road website, the online drug dealing website, a book that I read or
listened
book
to
that I heard.
Yeah.
I listened to. Guys in prison, it's true. Like, basically, he started, call it a Craigslist for illegal activity.
Gotcha.
It's kind of what it was.
All right.
He started off selling just shrooms on the dark web.
Gotcha.
That he grew himself.
Yeah.
And then
turned
it into you need guns, you need coke, you need,
okay.
Not like a bag, like, you need like 2 tons of cocaine.
Oh.
You can go on this website and buy it. I mean,
gotcha.
And it was all kind of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Kind of when that started.
Yeah.
Like he was making so much money, and there's like one fuck up that someone finally caught.
Gotcha.
And that's how he's in prison for life.
Yeah, I'd assume that.
He's like he's like 30.
Oh,
like yeah, this ain't that fucking long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
I didn't think it was that long ago with the internet.
Well, you'd think like, well, was this in like 95 when it was just kind of no.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a whole lot of shit that goes on. I'm like, man, that's because when I listen to the book, I'm like, this would be a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Now there's a movie made about it, and I haven't looked into the movie.
So it's going to be
okay. This is going to be like this art house. They're going to try to make it this artsy movie.
Yeah.
Of how this guy's been wronged for being in prison for life. Of like, well, I mean, if you do all your research on the guy, like he did try to pay to have people murdered.
Yeah.
It may have been saying that to some, been set up for that, but at the end of the day,
still murder.
He did some bad shit.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
People did die.
Usually when they go to film festivals, they are kind of artsy.
Yeah.
Kind of trying
some of them are great.
Yeah.
That they just couldn't get anybody to back it, so they made it cheap, and then somebody buys it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how, like, Clerks and shit like that happens. I mean, but it's just kind of an artsy movie, but it was filmed that way because they didn't have any money. They had like $30,000. Yeah, but this is more of a true story wise, so it wouldn't be I don't know which way they're going to try to peg the storyline because it's a crime story.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in hopes for a Catch Me If You Can kind of thing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's a book that I actually read.
Oh, about the actual movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, about the actual guy.
That's what I mean.
I was like, no, I didn't read a movie.
No, I know that about the dude in the movie.
Steven Spielberg wrote about making the movie. Yeah, I'd read, and that was an actual book with paper in it that I actually did read.
Good,
and I'd read that, I don't know, probably 5 years before the movie ever came out.
Oh, okay.
And it's, they did very well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've seen an interview with Steven Spielberg. He says, bad thing is all the stuff we had to cut.
Oh, yeah.
Because the guy did so much shit.
Yeah.
And the movie's already over 2 hours. It's like, there's like another hour's worth of footage of shit that this guy had done.
Gotcha.
That
you can't do it.
We don't have enough time to put all this in. The one scene they cut, though, is what made a federal prison look pretty shitty.
Oh, really?
Because he broke out.
Oh, okay.
And how he broke out.
Gotcha.
Which I can tell you, because it's not like you're going to read the book, and it's not in the movie, so it's not going to spoil anything.
Yeah.
And it's a true story. He got arrested, obviously.
Yeah.
Chased all over the world. He escaped prison like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
And this one, I think it was in Atlanta, and they were having quite a bit of trouble of guards beating inmates.
Gotcha.
And the way this guy looked, kind of looked like a cop.
Yeah.
They brought him into the prison, and immediately the guards thought he was an undercover.
Oh.
Immediately they thought that.
Oh, God. So
as they're checking him in and putting him through all this stuff, they're like, we know why you're here. We know why you're here. You're not going to get us kind of thing. And after he's there for a while, like, they don't let up on that.
Mm-hmm.
And he just goes up to him and it's like, hey, you guys know why I'm here. I haven't seen anything out of line. Let me make a phone call and I'll get out of your hair.
Yeah.
He calls somebody. And
comes and picks him up.
Yeah. Just goes back and goes, hey, this kind of car is going to show up at 10 o'clock on this day. And we'll just part ways. They just let him out. Just fucking let him out the door.
Oh, that's bad.
That got cut from the movie?
Yeah, that should have been in the fucking movie. That should have been in it. That should have been one of the main scenes. That's funny.
But yeah, that's I like those that are kind of accurate to it. And that,
Oh, yeah. If you're not accurate to this true storyline, then it's dumb to fucking
there's so many. It's like, well, no, like, I've been alive since this shit happened, and it didn't happen like the way you're saying it happened.
Exactly. Dumb.
It's like they start doing, well, like on the Sportsman, like me talking about that, of like, do a basketball movie and having somebody win a world championship in 2009 of like, no, like, we know who won it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you got to have that team win it.
Exactly. At least the same colors.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
You all right?
Thought it bumped something, but I didn't.
Okay.
Just my bad. That's kind of running out of sports movies.
Yeah, I think I'm out of my sports movies, but
the one thing I think I'd cut you off from last week is your favorite director.
Yeah,
you got on Training Day, and then that sent me on a rant down a rabbit hole, and I don't think you listed any other. I don't know if you listed any other movies. That
I may not have. I may not have.
I cut you off because I'm an asshole like that.
Yeah, I don't have I had a list in my head of what I wanted to say, but
and now you don't.
No, I don't because I forgot about it. For you. Pretty much.
Well, I'm an ass. Dick. If it's not about me, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't even know what his name was. Antoine Fuqua.
Yeah.
He did a Training Day.
Yeah. He did like the end of Watch.
Okay. That's right. We did talk about that.
Yep.
That was one because I thought about watching that again because that is on some streaming site. I
Netflix.
See it flip. Yeah.
Netflix. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It is super good.
Yeah, I think it hit me wrong when we talked about it last week because people freaked out about Training Day like it's the greatest thing ever made.
He did Equalizer with Denzel.
Yeah,
he did both of those.
Those that fits in. We were talking about kind of like those. Well, you hurt that girl, so I'm gonna fuck all of you.
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
I love those movies.
Yes. One sports movie that when I said I couldn't think of the one, I had it and I lost it was Southpaw.
Okay.
With Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did that one too.
I'll tell you another one that's not bad. It was a Disney movie. It was, what's his name? The 40-year-old that ends up making the major leagues. That was
with Dennis Quaid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah.
I mean,
good movie though.
Shit, that was a good movie.
Yeah. He did like the Olympus Has Fallens.
I haven't seen any of those.
The first two are okay. I've never watched the third one because I know it's bad.
And that's one of those ones where it's like, I feel like I can pick up on the storyline, but like the second one's on a streaming site, but the first one's not.
No, I think both of them are on Netflix now.
Well, when I looked for it.
Gotcha.
But it was like, well, the second one's here, but the first one's not. And I'm not going to watch them out of order because I'm that type of person. I have a buddy that will watch. He's like, you start talking about you talk about Game of Thrones. We talked about that. He'd be like, yeah, I saw season 3. It was pretty good. Like, what about season 1? No, I haven't seen that. Like, what the fuck, man? He goes, you just start watching something in the middle and go, well, I'll go back and watch the first.
Jesus.
It's not the way it works,
no,
man.
They're
do that. Fucking in order. And he does it all the time. All the time.
That's funny.
Like, he'll just start watching shit live on TV that's already had 5 seasons and be like, well, I figured if I liked this season, I'd go back and watch the...
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Like, you already know a lot of the shit that happened
in Sons of Anarchy, and he watched the Irish portion of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch that one.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It was the worst season ever.
It was bad.
Well, we're out of ideas.
Let's go to Ireland.
Right. Go to Ireland and just make kidnapping a huge plot line for the rest of the series.
Yeah, I know.
Why is everybody getting taken all the time?
Yeah.
Why is there so much tragedy all the time? That's why I watch that. We can get into TV shows a little bit. That New Amsterdam. It's a hospital drama kind of thing. Okay. And if people have seen it, they'll know what I'm talking about. I've only watched like a season or two, or 2 seasons of like, it's so much tragedy.
Yeah.
Like to one guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's hired to be the medical director of this New Amsterdam hospital, which is New York City. It's huge, and they have, whatever, free health care and shit like that. So it's a big deal.
Gotcha.
All right, then you find out he's got throat cancer. Okay. And he's going through a divorce because he took this job. His wife doesn't want anything to do with him.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's pregnant.
Oh,
okay.
Good.
Well, we don't know if the throat cancer is actually solvable.
Oh.
Like if they can treat it.
Gotcha.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they did find a treatment for it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Now he's got ball cancer.
Nope.
Oh, close.
Gets back together with his wife.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Miscarriage?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Stop trying to guess. Because you're doing bad.
Sorry.
Well, then she gets on to where she's, and he's always being threatened to be fired.
Gotcha.
Obviously, because he breaks all the rules.
Yeah.
Then she gets on to bed rest because she almost dies from the child.
Okay.
And then he starts the treatment. He's got nothing. And this is just his character.
Oh.
Major tragedies with everybody else on the fucking hospital staff
like
as well.
Terrible
you
TV
have drug addict and shit like that.
That sounds terrible.
All right. Then it's going through all that. He has no energy. Okay. Then they have like a blizzard, can't get out of the house. Well, she goes into labor. All right. Now, something wrong with the baby with the umbilical cord. He's in the house by himself, doesn't have the energy to deliver the baby, calling an ambulance because the baby's being delivered and it's dying.
Oh.
Okay. Well, the ambulance gets there to pick him up.
Gotcha.
Boom. Get to the ambulance. Going to the hospital. Ambulance gets fucking T-boned and rolled.
Okay.
Okay. Well, they're bringing everybody in. Then you get back. Everybody's doing good. All right. Baby is alive because we see him holding the baby.
Yeah.
Wife's dead.
Oh.
And it's like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is writing this shit of like...
Is it Job?
I mean, what? Just
it's
randomly got to have the ambulance get in a wreck?
Yeah.
I mean, does this...
Everybody's gonna die.
The girl playing the wife isn't famous. It's not like she got another fucking show going on and she needed to leave.
That's funny.
But it's like...
Not funny. It's bad, but...
It's like, that is just... I can't watch this anymore.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
It's... You're trying to make this drama.
Too sad.
It's kind of like the same way, like everybody loves Grey's Anatomy. I don't know that there's that much fucking going on in hospitals as Grey's Anatomy.
Exactly,
I mean, and for sure don't go to one if there is, because there's semen everywhere, it seems like.
You're not wrong.
I mean, that's just kind of what the show is.
Yeah. I don't mind Grey's Anatomy until they start like killing off or getting rid of all the good characters and they bring in shitty ones.
Yeah.
And then I'm just...
Which they're just worth too much money and
pretty much
need to go. And then realize, oh shit, I should have held on because TV's where all the money's at now, and it's not
in the movies.
I think that always was a weird thing. Like, if you're a movie actor and you do a TV show, it's like you can no longer be in movies anymore.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
it's so weird.
Why can't you just
do
whatever job you want to do?
Yeah,
I mean,
acting.
You're pretending.
Yeah,
you're good at pretending. That's your fucking job.
You were really good at playing house as a kid.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, let's see. Those medical ones, there's always
too much drama in the medical shows.
Yeah,
and it's ridiculous.
A bunch of them that came out, like The Resident, stuff like that. And
where like one kid has like autism or whatever.
Yeah, you have that one too.
Yeah.
Of like, and that's the one that bothered me too, because they made the kid's a genius.
Yeah.
In the first episode, it's kind of like House. Like, he's the only one that can solve the fucking problem.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I love House. That's how this is going to be. Nah.
Nope.
Nah, he's not going to fucking treat another patient for like 9 episodes of like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's bullshit.
Yeah. And then the other one is like, well, you're getting really, I understand you care about your patients, but like, you're a doctor and you're like trying to play cop and help him fucking, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just solve the problems in an interesting fashion.
Please,
we don't have time for a test. I have to take this pin and tube and somehow make him live. I'm in.
Okay.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Gotta shove it down your throat or into your throat hole.
Now you're getting a little porno-ish.
Sorry.
Shoving stuff down throats.
Sorry, I watched one.
Just one?
Just got done.
Just one.
Just one. Couple minutes. I'm not braggy.
Yeah. I am. Brag about my stamina. Just for that, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we successfully took it off the rails at the end.
100%.
That's the way it goes. I'm all done.
White side?
Yeah.